Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Hicks. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
The 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own. From 32-yard line.
Here we stand. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Real green. Set, ready. Black, 95, smash, red. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ultra. Go out. Steal. Chest steal. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton. Gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down.
What did this defensive play caller tell us all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played, and, man, through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Check.
From the gun, it's Young. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
They'll go. Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Broncos will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to back up.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle by Christian Roseboom. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yellow, 22. Black shot. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Field throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Panthers.
Hold on. Here we go.
A gain of 9
45.
yards.
Right.
First down,
Right through.
Panthers.
Ready?
Here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
A run with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
On the ready. Let's go. 6, mega, 50, green. Yellow. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Black Ultra. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd down, they need 7.
38-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw is Nix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Right. Striker. Check striker. Smash. Red. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set, cut. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
He'll get this out wide. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over. After failing to move the chains.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. Now he's loose down the right sideline. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Hey. Throwing is Nix. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
It's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, And now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will open up a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down is Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the year.
He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
1st down.
You're watching the NFL
A gain of
on
22
EA
yards.
Sports.
1st down, Carolina.
On the set.
1st and 10.
Set. Set. Hut.
To throw is Young. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jonathan Cooper. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Ready. Set. Hut. Yellow. 43. Fuse. Yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Come on. Set.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Working out of the gun. It's Nick. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Broncos 19, Panthers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right. Let's go. Ready. Yep. Clock 40. Set.
Young to throw on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man downfield is Leggett. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 22 yards to pick up there. It's a Carolina first down.
49-yard line.
Ready, set. Green jack. Here we go, set. 45, white. Blue striker. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Bonito in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Ready, ultra. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Flush to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Set, hut. Ready.
On play action. Young. Forced out wide. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another set. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Ready.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Black on 33. Seal black. Cut.
Young. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Boy, some folk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That's caught by Harvey.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. They're trying to punch it in with Harvey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Panthers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
On the set. Claws red. Come on. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one complete to Leggett. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Let's go. Red, 38. Hey, go Fury.
On second down, Young. He's going to air this one out. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Go.
Man in motion here.
Ready?
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
3rd down give to Eckler. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Back. Three. Go.
Give it to Krosky-Merritt. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready?
They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Panthers 6, Panthers nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the lip. zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready, ready. 52 Blues. Watch out now. 52. Edo Blue. Set, huh?
It's Young to throw here on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
White, White. 45, White. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Has him running the comeback. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's go. Check. 19 Tiger.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Daniels back to throw. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Daniels to throw on 4th. Short pass brought in. got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Washington first down.
Come on. Hey. 70.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Commander's ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Headed out right. Hits his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
To throw again, it's Daniels. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Washington calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pass out quickly till he gets. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Red, yellow, set, hut. Blue, 36, mega. Steal, check, steal, hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Has it downfield working the left. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
10 black, green jack. Hut, hut.
First down, Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Red, cycle, black shot. Ready?
To the air yet again. Young. And this one is launched downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers trim the deficit down to 5.
Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They take the handoff now. Stafford bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start! And the Panthers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. It's gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 65 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Goff looking to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Amon-Ra St. Brown on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Ready, ready.
They run here with Rico down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Hut.
Young will set to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Red, black, shot. 56.
Young to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
45, striker, Fury, yellow. Red, cycle. Black, ultra. Hut, hut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll take his shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 34 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now here's Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Got it? 52 blaster. Shovel 38 field down. Red 38. Red yellow. Set.
Now Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Black shot. 50. Green. Hut.
Throwing. Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Ready?
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black Ultra. Blue Striker.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5. Now a play fake, and it's gone. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Smith, red. Ready, yellow, go. 45, white. Ready?
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
14, Panthers 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Now a second and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Set, ready.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The Lions' 44-yard line.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Let's go. Black, night trouble, 38. Green Jack. 6, Mega.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Black Ultra. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Work in the middle of the field. It's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Smash. Set. 10 Black. Claws red. Set.
Young working out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble from 10 yards out. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Lions 20, Panthers 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now Goff. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A gain of 62 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
22, steel, black. Red, cycle. Blue, go. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Following the interception, Young. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
Cut. Block 20. What's up?
Oh, he fakes the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Bobby Brown able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go now. Blue striker, 45, black shot.
Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go, set. 6, Madden. Set.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
50, green, smash, wreck, huge, yellow, black, 52, blaster. Shot, 17, spike, white. Ready?
They're going to try and throw. And he comes back with one complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have you guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Back to throw. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 22 yards.
Goff now looking to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
That he is.
How about that? What about Young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Detroit.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Got it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Yellow. Set. Smash. Red. Set.
To throw, Young. For the left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Let's go. 45. White. White. Hut.
Looking to throw. Young. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Fix yellow. Lonnie. Ready.
Young to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready. Black, check, field. Field, black. Green, jack. Set, huh?
To the air once more, Young. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready. Here we go. 52, ready.
Young now. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Gone. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in until it goes like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, He's got second and third down to fall back on.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. D.J. Waddle got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. D.J. Waddle drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
A give running right, it's Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Now Young. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing now, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on themselves.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Set, go.
The RPO pass taken by McMillan. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
He's got his big tight end.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ready. Set. 45. White. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
On second down, Young. That's the left side, hauled in by Leggett. He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver. Mike, he catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready.
Young to throw on first and 10. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
22 needle. Come on, set. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Hey, red. Blaster, 6. Blue, striker. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Young. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. It's a gain of 43 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, green. 30, claws red. Red, yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he will score. A terrific play all the way around. finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down is Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Flushed to his right. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Ready.
They'll go. Young. Going right. It's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Back to throw. Young. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red, set, ready. Sticky, green, watch it, thick, black top. Needle blue. Set.
Back to the air, it's Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw is Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Ready? Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The ball comes The Panthers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
McMillan comes in motion. Now Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
Slot man in motion right. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 Blue.
McMillan, the man in motion. Here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
97.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Young. That one out wide. Dowdle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 yards.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 9-yard line.
Throwing is Young. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now Dowdle. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
To throw is Young. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it.
To Tommy Trumbull. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Hubbard. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Set, ready, red, cycle, 60 red, 60 red. Blue is striking. Black ultra. Smash, red. Set, cut.
Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Yellow, 22. Red, yellow. Zoom, black. Claws, red. Drill, green. Set.
Now Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And now he loses the football. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Black.
Young to throw on first down. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Ketterow McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Going to be pulled in by Gowdo. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Ready, ready. 52, cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
39-yard line.
To throw, Young. The catch made by McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Lee get in motion. On 2nd down, Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. P.J. Wanham. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll let one go down the middle.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. 52 blaster. Set, hut. Watch out, 33. Red, yellow. Black ultra. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Red, psych, smash, red. Claws red.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
McMillan comes in motion. On 1st down is Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Young. The throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
That's blue striker. Yep, green, yellow. Touch.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Right. Set. 52 blue. Drill green. Field black. Set. Go.
Here's Young to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down. From the 41, it's second and 1.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Edo blue. Down. 45. White. Blaster. 6. Rail. Yellow. Green jack. Set.
To throw is Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Ready. Ready. Claws red. Let's go. 60 red. Black ultra. Ready.
They'll go. Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. He's got space inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Tremble comes in motion.
Cut.
Back to throw. Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Leggett in motion.
43. Cut.
Now Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Let's go
line.
now. Blue, set.
Throwing is Young. That one out wide. Dowdle.
Jack right.
It is 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Now Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
27 yards.
Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
Ready?
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Red, 38. Set.
To throw is Young. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Hubbard. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Blaster. Set. 33. Yellow. Yellow. Go. Yellow. Zoom. 6. Mega. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Young. He is throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now they burn the timeout. They are in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see.
Red, yellow, white, white. Hut.
Young to throw on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end,
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for the first time with B.John Robinson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. To throw is Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing, Cousins. And it's caught. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Black Ultra. Hey, red. Ready?
Following the interception, Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Ligon. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Last, 95. Ready?
The play fake, now Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Claws red. Set.
Young to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Algier now up the middle. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, no, easy.
Here's Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Cousins now. And it's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
28-yard gain. First down, Falcons.
Now Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second and 10.
Good route here.
Cousins. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jarnell Mooney from 10 yards out. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Panthers nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. The potential. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins. And this will be caught by Mooney. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
To throw, Cousins. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
22 needle. Here we go. Here we go. Trouble. 38. 60 red. 60 red. Few. Yellow.
Young. Got a man. That's the grab. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
19 yards.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Black
line.
40. Black shot. 5. 97. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Young. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Yellow. 43. Red. Cycle. Set.
Looking to throw. Young.
That one complete to Ligon.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Set. White. Blue. 33. Yellow. White. White. Ready.
Young now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Red. 38. 6. Mega. Drill green. Hut.
Now Young on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 25
That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 10 black. Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Ready.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Claws red. Fury. Yellow. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Falcons.
Ready up.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Here we go. Black. 95. Set.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Shot. Set. Ready. Black 40.
That is caught. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, he set him up for the first and goal.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Young going to give it up on the touch pass. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay,
A
right.
lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Set. Blue, 32. Set, hunt.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Falcons 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And a Falcon first down.
Now Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
To throw is Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Robinson up the middle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
He's brought down at the 31.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
They come up now on second and 2.
Cousins.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he'll go down at the 28.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Here's first down.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. To Hart.
Now Cousins. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Drake London.
28 yards.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. They'll find McMillan here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Young.
It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Panthers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Panthers 17, Falcons 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Cousins here going to change the play. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Cousins. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Cousins to throw. This is Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Back to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This pass is caught by London. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. Man open is Robinson. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here we go. 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often get tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. Trevor Etienne to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. Yellow, blue. 10, hut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.